Gaten Matarazzo is getting death threats for spoiling Stranger Things. He's getting harassed by his own fans, and it's gotten so bad that people are genuinely worried about his safety. See, he just did an interview where he basically made fun of some super popular fan theories, and let's just say he didn't exactly have anything nice to say.
Anytime you take a little microcosm out of context, you can kind of just go off the rails.
It looks like Gaten thinks fans obsess too much over tiny details trying to predict the ending.
Sadie's wearing white at all of her press releases. This means that everybody else is dead. And it's like people reading into like what we're doing in our daily lives, thinking it has a reflection into what the outcomes of the show are.
Now, this didn't sit well with some people, but then Gaten doubled down, and that's when everyone started fuming. See, Gaten gave out another interview shortly after where he mocked the whole Byler fandom, saying, "I find the Byler stuff very funny. I see them as just good friends." Now, for those who don't know, Byler is a ship name for Will Byers and Mike Wheeler. Fans have been obsessed with the idea of them getting together for years, especially after season 4 made it clear that Will is gay and has feelings for Mike.
When you're different, sometimes you feel like a mistake.
Noah Schnapp even confirmed it himself, saying now it's 100% clear that he is gay and he does love Mike. So when Gaten was asked about the wildest fan theories, he brought up Byler and basically said there's no way this might happen. He also added that Will's going through his own journey the way a lot of young queer kids do in small towns, especially back in the day, saying that there's something more powerful there than just I wonder if they're going to kiss. Now, while this might sound like a thoughtful answer, Byler fans did not take it that way. One fan posted this clip caption, "I hope you know you played with the devil. Byler's going to be canon, and we hope your character dies," which is pretty dramatic. But still, it's a sentiment a lot of people seem to share right now. But here's where it gets confusing. See, some fans are now claiming that the whole interview is fake, all because the article seems to suggest that parts of what Gaten said were taken out for clarity.
Do you guys not read articles? All articles are edited and condensed. It does not mean what he said was not factual. How hard is that to comprehend? I feel like I'm arguing with the wall.
But here's the thing. Gaten's always been respectful when talking about queer themes on the show.
Are you guys proud to be part of a show with such well-received queer representation?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in the time in which it takes place, which is really rare.
He even pushed back on people who say queer stories didn't exist in the 80s.
There's like this weird notion that people talked about, like sometimes people that are critical of it bring it up with like, that didn't happen in the 80s. I'm like, it didn't happen to you because no one felt comfortable telling you.
So this isn't someone who doesn't care about the community, but none of that seems to matter to the people attacking him. Mods and creators and fan spaces are now begging people to stop, because that's just how feral people get right before the grand finale. In fact, the situation's so intense that people are genuinely scared for Gaten's mental health and his real-life safety. And honestly, it makes sense. Sure, trolling the fandom is never a good idea, but maybe Gaten didn't realize how much his words would upset his fan base, because at the end of the day, Gaten shared a harmless opinion and now he's being treated like he committed a crime. But what do you think? Did Gaten say anything wrong, or is the Stranger Things fandom completely lost the plot?